Gurureva gatir gurumeva bhaje gurunaiva sahasmi namo gurave. Na gurof paramam shishurasmi gurur matirasti guro mama pahi guru. Bravimi samskritam dhyayami samskritam Vande Samskrita Mataram Yonaras Samskrita Vyomni Hyalayam Ramate Muda Samskritim Chaiva Samskaram Vindate Natra Samshayaha. Swagatam. Shubha Sandhyacha. Sorry, there was a bit of a technical glitch. I'm just trying to see how to resolve it. Yes, I think we're on track now. So today we are doing Abhyasa 23. Okay, and we will be covering a little bit of Vakya Parivartanams, Samskrita Vangmaya Parichaya, Katha and Subhashitam, which will cover chapter 4 completely. I am also hoping that all of you are going through your textbook, all of you are reading your textbooks, and you are also doing the abhyasas that are there in the textbook. So that will give you additional practice, and those abhyasas are also important from the exam point of view. Yeah. So let's move ahead. 1 second. Okay. So let's move forward. Kala Parivartanam, where tense, a mixture of sentences are given and you have to change the tense as is instructed. So Yatha Nirdishtam Vakya Parivartanam Kuruta, rewrite the sentences as directed. This is typically how the paper is set. You won't have everything, so you'll have a mixture of tenses and you have to change the tense as is directed. So which is why you have a mixture in this particular. So changing the tenses will be one section of your questions. Changing the number will be another set of questions that you have to address. Usually that's how it is. Sometimes it can be a mixture of both also for about 10 marks or so. So let's look at it. Udyane Panchavimshati Vrikshaha Santi. Let's see who's answering it. And Mary ji?
Namaste.
Namaste.
Yes. Udyane Panchavimshatihi Vrikshaha Santi. Udyane Panchavimshatihi Vrikshaha Asan.
Asan, Samyak. So only Santi had to be changed to Asan. Everything else in the sentence remains the same because these other Subantas that are there really have no bearing on the tense, and the tense is communicated only by the Kriya Padam. Dhanyavadaha, and Mary ji, you may kindly mute yourself, please.
Dhanyavadaha.
Next one, Aham Nritya Kalayam Nipuna Asam. Yeah. Lakshmi Rama Subramanian.
Namaste.
Namaste. So you need to change this to present tense.
Aham Nritya Kalayam Nipuna Asam. This is past tense. Aham Nritya Kalayam Nipuna Asmi. This is present tense.
Nipuna Asmi. So you also have to please note that this word Nipuna is a Strilinga, which means I am presuming that Aham is Strilinga. If Aham was Pullinga, then this would not be Nipuna, it would be
Nipunaha.
Nipunaha. Yeah, Samyak. Dhanyavadah. Please mute yourself. Sarita Garg.
Namaste.
Namaste.
Yuvaha dhanurvidyayam
Yuvaha nasti. Yuvaha nasti.
Yuvam dhanurvidyayam kushlau stah. Yuvam dhanurvidyayam kushlau astam.
Yeah. Astam. Kushalau. It will not be kushlau. It will be kushalau. Because the shakara has an after it.
Yes.
Otherwise, there would have been a stroke below the, like how you have it with asam, right? So then it will be kushlau. But this is kushalau.
Kushalau.
Dhanyavadah. Kindly mute yourself. Sarve parayane magnaha asan. We have to change to present tense. Padma ji.
Ram Ram.
Ram Ram Ram.
Sarve parayane magnaha santi. Bhagini?
Am I audible?
Yeah, now audible.
Oh, okay. Please mute yourself. You have a doubt or something? Did you have a doubt?
No, Bhagini.
Okay.
No.
Kindly mute yourself then. Yeah. I think there's something which is going wrong technically at my end. Chaya Vaidya.
Hari Om.
Hari Om.
Tvam
Tvam kutaha agataha asi.
Change to past tense.
Tam
kutaha agataha asihi.
Asihi. Tvam kutaha agataha asihi. So, Dhanyavadah Chaya ji, you may kindly mute yourself.
Hari Om, this agataha, what is that? What is the...
Yeah, I was just going to explain that. I'm just going to elaborate on that. So, agataha means came. Okay. So, kutaha agataha asihi is where did you come from, like in the past. Yeah. But kindly hold on. Just give me a minute. Sorry. So this word agataha is actually, if I were to define it, vyakarana wise, it's a past participle, but you don't have to really think about it. When we write tvam kutaha agataha asit, it means where are you coming from? Asi. Tvam kutaha agataha asi means where have you come from? So the come is giving you the sense of present tense. Where have you? So from somewhere he's come, right? So there is a sense of pastness associated with it. Therefore, it is tvam kutaha agataha asi. When you say tvam kutaha agataha asihi, that means where did you come from? So did you come from, when you say where have you come from and where did you come from? What is the slight difference? That the person has already come and you're asking him where did he come from in the past. So this agataha is giving the sense of him having returned in this particular sentence. But technically, if you see it, yeah, it's a past participle. It is also used as a visheshanam, and we will learn this particular usage in some time. Like when you say gataha balakaha pathati. So the boy who went somewhere, he is studying. So vidyalayam gataha balakaha pathati. So that means the boy who went to school is studying. That is a sense in which this is this particular usage is there. Yeah, I hope I've cleared your doubt.
Yes.
Am
yes.
I
Yes.
Yeah, am I audible? Yes. Because I'm not too sure. There seems to be a problem in my network or my system. I don't know.
Now you're audible.
Okay, so which part did you not hear? Then I'll repeat that.
No, I heard all this explanation previously. Last time you were slightly audio was
so
off.
Which part was not audible last time? I'll repeat that.
Your voice is cracking now. There is some problem.
Right now? Is my voice cracking right now also?
Yeah, now it is okay. Last sentence it was cracking.
All right. Kindly mute yourself. I'll just see how it goes. I mean, today seems to be a little bit of a problem. Let me just see how it goes. Okay. Mahilayaha samipe dve shatike stah. Okay. Satyavani ji. Satyavani ji.
Ram.
Ram Ram. Yeah. Mahilayaha samipe dve shatike stah. Change.
महिलायाः समीपे द्वे शाटिके आस्ताम्.
Astam, samyak, because shatike is in dvivachana, so it will take astam. Dhanyawad.
Can
Yeah.
I say something?
Yes.
I am not receiving the either notifications or reminders. Even today I didn't get.
You didn't get any notifications or reminders. Okay.
Last time
Can you-
I wrote something to them.
Mhm.
I called them also. She said that you send an email. I sent them. I don't know what happened. Today also I didn't get. I had to inquire from someone, and then now I have seen on the dashboard and I got.
But in the dashboard, you're getting the joint meeting thing, no?
Yeah, joint meeting thing.
In the
now.
dashboard, the joint meeting indication is coming.
Yeah, it's coming.
That
But
is coming.
notifications, yeah.
Okay. Okay. When you registered for the course and then when you gave the email ID, is there a difference in the email ID?
No, man. That's the same thing.
It is one single email ID that you've been using for communication all the time?
Yes.
Okay. So can I request one thing? Can you again send a mail and please mark a CC to me also? I'll try and find out what exactly is happening.
Okay.
Sometimes this happens and then it gets resolved and all that. Let me just see. Even I'm not aware how this technical thing works. I'll just ask and find out internally. I'll ask somebody.
Last Saturday I wrote the email. Sunday I got the information, notification for the class.
Sunday you got the notification.
Last Sunday, when Saturday it was not there. So Saturday.
So is it is also possible that maybe Saturday classes you're not getting notification and Sunday classes you're getting notification?
No, Sunday only the reminder I got it, not the notification I got. The reminder on Sunday morning.
Reminder is only the notification, Satyavani ji.
Yeah, that is okay, but notifications were not coming. That's why I thought. But the last
reminder and notification are one and the same, right?
Yeah, I know that. But what I'm saying is, after I wrote a mail to them on Saturday evening, I got a reminder on Sunday. For Sunday. That's
no,
what I'm saying.
I have a feeling that's not the case, because Saturday evening, if you've written a mail, it's not possible that somebody would have seen it. Just check.
I called them also because after the class, because you told me that you told us in general that you will have.
You spoke to. Did you manage to speak to somebody?
No, I spoke to somebody that she said that you just send an email and we will sort it out on Monday. So
exactly.
I sent the mail, but somehow I got the reminder on Sunday. I don't know whether that is because of that.
Satyavani ji, my feeling is you are getting Sunday class notifications and you're not getting Saturday class notifications. This is my feeling. It's got nothing to do with your email. So please send a mail. Do mark a copy to me and let me just check internally.
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah. Dhanyawad.
Dhanyawad.
Raghavendra ji. Raghavendra ji. I've asked you to unmute, sir, but I'm not able to see you unmute.
Ma'am, I got the option just now. Sorry. Namaste.
I've been clicking away. I don't know what's happening today.
Okay.
Yeah. Tatra pancha amra phalani santi.
Tatra pancha amra phalani santi. Tatra Pancha Amrapalani Asan.
Yes. Yes.
Thank you.
Tatra pancha amraphalani asan. Samyak. Dhanyavadah, Raghavendra ji. Kindly mute yourself, please. So, Satyavani ji, there is a suggestion from one of the students that you need to check your account settings and check the boxes to get notifications. So, what I suggest is you may just raise it up in the WhatsApp group and maybe somebody will help you. Yeah. Lakshmi Jairaman.
Ram, madam.
Yeah, Ram. Avam mandire aswa.
Avam mandire swaha.
Avam mandire swaha. Samyak. Kindly mute yourself. So, Vatsalaji, you have not raised your hand. Amuta Ram.
Namaste.
Namaste. Yuyam kutrastha.
Yuyam kutra asta.
Samyak. Yuyam kutra asta. Samyak. Kindly mute yourself. Yeah. Vayam atraiva asma. Vatsalaji.
Namaskar. Vayam atra asma. Vayam atra sma. Atraiva sma.
Vayam atraiva smaha will come, right?
Smaha. Oh.
Isn't
Yeah,
it?
smaha. Yeah, atram. Correct. Vayam atraiva smaha.
Because if you miss out the visarga, you will end up losing half a mark. Dhanyavadaha. Kindly mute yourself, please. So we move forward. Yeah. So we move to the next session. Again, Vachana Parivartanam. So can we have some more people please come forward to raise their hands? People who haven't attempted so far. I'm seeing the same set of hands being raised. Vachana Parivartanam Kritva Likhata. So now you need to change the number. Okay. Amraphalam Maduram Asti. Shivakami ji.
Amraphalani madhurani santi.
Samyak. Amraphalani Madhurani Santi. Samyak. Dhanyavadaha. Kindly mute yourself, please. Fran Mahoday.
Kamalani Sundarani Staha. Kamale Sundare Staha.
Samyak. Kamale Sundare Staha. In dual. Yeah. From Santi it becomes Staha. Dhanyavadaha. Kindly mute yourself, please. Bhaktaha Tatparaha Asan. We need to change to singular. So again, I'll look for people who haven't responded so far. Yeah. Pungodi Hariharan.
Namaste, Bhagini.
Namaste.
Bhaktaha tatparaha asan. Bhaktaha tatparaha asti.
You only have to change the number. You must not change the tense. That so if the sentence is in future.
Awesome. Right?
Think and tell me.
Bhaktaha tatparaha
You remember the forms of asadhatu in past tense? Yeah.
Smaranam nasti.
Okay, astu. Chinta mastu, astu. Asit iti asti.
Asit.
Asit. Tatpadaha asit.
Dhanyavadah.
No problem. Chinta mastu. It is only one class. It will take some time to remember. Don't worry at all. It's okay. Dhanyavadah. Please mute yourself. Ramaji. Remaji?
Yes, sir.
I'm not able to hear you.
Change to hello.
Yeah.
Hello.
Yeah, I can hear you now.
Aham Sainikah Asmi.
Aham Sainikah Asmi. Samyak. Dhanyavadah. Please mute yourself. Yuvam Panditau Sthaha. You have to change to plural. One sec. Sharada ji. Sharada ji.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah.
Hello.
Can you? Yes. Can you attempt this?
Excuse me. Again, please repeat it, ma'am. It is not visible actually in the screen. Just
Yuvam Panditau Sthaha. You did the Abhyasa, right? The Abhyasa
no,
was
ma'am, just a minute. Actually, the Abhyasa is not visible for not opening, madam, for us. We made a complaint also. Hello.
Okay. What? Okay. You should have sent a WhatsApp screenshot.
No, madam. I was
had
asked
see
that
somebody when they had raised. When I posted the Abhyasa, I announced in the group that the Abhyasa has been posted, and I also mentioned if anybody is not able to open it or something, please send a screenshot. Because if you send a screenshot, only then we'll be able to analyze what is the problem.
Okay, madam. Next time, actually.
Yeah. So you please send a screenshot. You should take a screenshot of what is going wrong on your dashboard and then send it. Then we'll be the technical team will be able to understand what is the problem.
Okay, okay.
Can you attempt this? Can you attempt this?
Yes, madam. Just repeat the question, please.
Yuvam Panditaustaha. You have to change to plural.
Yum Panditaha. Asan. Sorry. Pandita.
For what tense is it? What tense is it? Is it present tense or is it past tense?
Present tense, ma'am.
So then you have to look at Madhyama Purusha Bahuvachana in the present tense itself. You don't have to change the tense. You only have to change the number. Yuyam Panditau Stha. That's all. Can you hear me, Sharada ji? Is the line clear?
Audible, madam. It is audible now. Screen is not visible, but audible.
Screen is not visible. Okay, that's a problem at my end.
Till now it is visible, madam. For a few minutes.
Okay. All right. Kindly mute yourself. I'll try to move forward. They have been having some problem. Yeah. Avam Sevakau Asva. Okay, let's see who's raised the hand. I will be calling people who haven't attempted and who have raised, who have not got a chance to speak. Priyanka Gupta.
Namaskar, Bhagini.
Namaste. Can you see the screen?
Ji. Yes. Avam Sevakau Asva. Singular. Aham Sevakah Asam.
Aham Sevakah Asam. Samyak. Dhanyavadah. Please mute yourself. Marge vrikshah asit. You have to change to plural.
Ram Ram again.
Ram. Yes. So you have to change this to plural.
Okay. Marge vrikshah asit. Marge vrikshaha asan.
Marge vrikshaha asan. Samyak.
Thank you.
Dhanyavadah. Please mute yourself. Aham suptah asam. Anyone who's not attempted so far? Nikhilesh Bhatnagar.
Vyam suptah asmi.
Vayam suptaha asma. Suptaha also has to change to suptaha, right?
Right.
Samyak. Dhanyavadah. So that completes the next, this session also. Now, kati. So the concept of suptaha means sleeping. Suptaha means sleeping. We were sleeping. Or slept, whatever. So kati concept. So what we have done is we've put a series of sentences and you have to frame the question using kati. So kati shabdasya prayogam kritva vakyanam prashnan likhata. So prashnan, you have to write the questions. Yeah. So let's see. Aranye pancha vyagraha santi. 1 second. Let me see if there seems to be some queries. It's the same set of hands, huh? No? Yeah. Vijay Mahoday, Vijay, you?
Namaste.
Namaste.
Aranye pancha vyag. No. Yeah,
you need to frame the question.
Okay. Aranye kati vyagraha santi.
Yeah. Aranye kati vyagraha santi and then a question mark. Dhanyavadah. Let's move forward. Yeah. You may kindly mute yourself. Yeah. Vrikshe trayastrimshat pushpani santi. Okay. Lalita Muttaswamy.
Namaste ji.
Namaste.
Vrikshe trayastrishat pushpani santi.
Trayastrimshat.
Trimshat. Vrikshe.
What does that number mean? What is how much is trayastrimshat?
33.
33. So you have to frame.
Pardon?
You have to frame a question.
Yes, yeah. Vrikshe kati pushpani santi.
Samyak. Vrikshe kati pushpani santi.
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 Yes.
The takara should be audible as takara. It should not go towards dakara.
Yes.
Samyak. Dhanyavadah. Mute yourself.
Yes.
Vriddha vrikshe dasha amraphalani apashyat.
Sorry to disturb.
Yeah.
1 second. I want again this memorization part. I want again some details. I want. This asti, staha, stha. I want once again. In the last also you can tell. You can
Okay.
explain this. Asti, Saha, Sandhi, this one I
So
want
what
again.
is the explanation that you need, Lalita ji? I didn't understand.
This Ekavachanam, Dvivachanam, because I am getting,
The
I'm
chart
unable
is
to
there, no? In Brindaji's
Yes,
PPT.
I have
Yeah,
written
the
also.
chart is showing you which
Yeah.
form is Ekavachanam, which form is Dvivachanam, which form is Bahuvachanam. And
Yes.
in Prathama Purushaha, Madhyama Purushaha, Uttama Purushaha. That has to be memorized as it is.
Okay.
There is no logic to understand it. I mean, I'm not able to understand your doubt.
No. While writing in sentences,
Yeah.
this plural form and then this present tense, past tense, I'm getting little bit doubt on that.
What
Where
is
to-
your doubt?
Where to change this sandhi, where to change this asti, where it will come, how it has to be sentence.
See. There are two kinds of questions that were asked in the Abhyasa today.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
The first set of questions in your Abhyasa asked you to change the tense.
Yes.
Okay. What is the meaning
Yes.
of tense? You have learned two types of tenses till now.
Yes.
You have
Yes.
learned present tense and you have learned past tense.
Past tense. Yes.
Right? So certain
Yes.
places I have asked you change to past or change to present.
Yeah.
When you are changing the tense, you are not touching any other component of the sentence. Yes or no?
No, I'm not. Yes. I'm not touching any parts.
It is the same logic you use when you change tenses in English language or any other language. If you have to change a
No.
sentence from present to past or past to present, will you change the singular or plural? You won't, right?
No. Yes. Only present to past, past to present.
That's all you will. So that is all that was required to do in that exercise.
Yes.
The next exercise,
Yeah.
you only had to change the number,
Mm.
which means if the sentence is in present tense, it will stay in present tense, only the number will change. If the sentence is in past tense, it will stay in past tense and only the number will change.
Oh, okay.
Isn't it? Why will you change the time frame when they have asked you to change the plural or singular?
Okay.
Isn't it?
Yes.
Suppose I am saying that this is a pencil.
Yes.
I am telling you to write it in plural. What is the plural of this is a pencil?
Pencils.
These are pencils.
This is a pencil, these are pencils. Okay.
If I am asking you, if I am telling you, this is a pencil, change the sentence to plural, you will say these are pencils.
Yes.
Will you say these were pencils?
No, we cannot say.
Same logic.
Okay. Because I have written it in the class only, I have written the first and second exercise. Now only I have written only 3 only okay for me. Correction. All are correction only.
I remember you saying you didn't get the Abhyasa and I asked you and you confirmed that you got the Abhyasa on Tuesday, correct?
Yes. Abhyasa, this time Abhyasa I got it. The presentation of the class I got it only Friday.
It doesn't matter whether even if the presentation was not there, the video was definitely there. So how does it matter, Lalita ji?
No. What is the thing is I am attending 4 or 5 classes per day. The GB will go
is
off.
okay.
That's what I'm not playing that video. I am presentation only I want. GB is going off. For that only I am not playing again the video. Audio only I am playing. Presentation with audio and checking.
The presentations, sometimes, Lalita ji, you have to understand.
Yeah.
Sometimes there can be a delay in upload. You will have to bear with us. At that time, you will have to fall back to the videos.
Oh.
I have mentioned in the group that there was a delay.
Yes.
And it will be uploaded. So you have to bear with us and then you have to then go back to the video, no?
Yeah.
You have to do that, right?
Yes.
And Asti Staha Santi is there in your textbook also.
Yes, yes. Because
If you have a textbook, then you cannot tell you, then it is not correct to say that I don't know the forms because PPT was not uploaded. Because it is there in your Pravesha textbook, so you're supposed to read your Pravesha textbook also.
yeah, what you say is correct. But at this stage, I am not unable to understand both the things. I can understand this. Either I can understand that.
Now that I have explained it to you, did you understand it?
Now I have understood it.
Now we shall move forward. We will
Yes,
close
yes.
the conversation now, Lalita ji, because I need
Yeah.
to complete the class. I
Okay,
have to
okay.
close the conversation and we need to
Yes.
move forward then.
Okay, ma.
Yeah. Just give me a minute, please. Yeah. Sheetal Shah.
राम भगिनी राम राम
Ram, Ram, Ram.
वृद्धः
वृद्धः।
वृक्षे दश आम्रफलानि अपश्यत् वृद्धः वृक्षे कति आम्रफलानि अपश्यत्
Samyak. Vriddaha vrikshe. Kati amraphalani apashyat? Dasya. Samyak. Kindly mute yourself, please. Panchadasha vanaraha kurdanti. Sanjeev Kakkar. Sanjeev Mahoday.
नमस्ते
Namaste.
कति वानराः कूर्दन्ति
Samyak. Kati vanaraha kurdanti. Samyak. Dhanyavadah. You may mute yourself, Mahoday. Ganesh Nayak.
राम राम राम
Ram, Ram, Ram.
यूते 80 रूप्यकाणि सन्ति स्यूते कति रूप्यकाणि सन्ति
Yes. Syute kati rupyakani santi is your question. Dhanyavadah. Kindly mute yourself, please. Balakaha dve modake akhadat. Sudhamani ji.
बालकः कति मोदके अखादत् बालकः द्वे मोदके अखादत् बालकः कति मोदके अखादत्
You're not wrong. When you say kati modake akhadat, you are not wrong. Because you're framing the question based on the answer that's already given. There is another approach to this, that in the sense that you don't know how many he has eaten.
Okay.
How many modakas did the balaka eat? And then the answer is 2 modakas.
Correct.
If you say modake means you already know he's eaten 2 modakas.
Modakah.
Isn't it? Isn't it? So then you will have to write balakah kati modakani akhadat. How many? You don't know the number. The minute you say modake, the word modake is in dvivachana.
Dvivachana. Yes.
So when you have written kati modake akhadat, grammatically it is not wrong, but technically it's illogical, no?
Correct. Yeah. Balakah kati modakaha akhadat.
Modakam is the word.
Modakam. Kati
Vanam vane vanani. If it is a pullinga shabda, the dvivachana will be modakau. Ramaha ramau ramaha.
Correct.
Whereas vanam vane vanani. So the fact that I have written dve modake is giving you the clue that the word modaka is a napumsaka linga shabda and it takes the form modakam, modake, modakani, just like vanam vane vanani. Understood? You understood where I'm trying to drive it?
Yes, I got it. So we see, because we, by in the answer we do see dve, But when we question, we don't know.
You don't know, isn't it?
Exactly.
When you ask how many modakas is he eating, you really don't know the number. So then, like I said, grammatically your sentence wasn't wrong, but Kati modakani would be a more logical question to ask, no?
Correct, correct. I understand.
Yeah, so that was a small twist that was there.
Ani akhadat.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Right. Yeah. Dhanyavadah. Sa ekameva geetam agayat. So I'm hoping that whoever is attempting this, Sudha Maniji, please mute yourself. I'm hoping that the same logic is being applied. Srinivasa Rauji.
नमस्ते महोदय।
Namaste.
अच्छा, सा कति गीतानि अगायत्?
Samyak. Sa kati geetani agayat. Then you will say ekameva geetam agayat. She sang only one song. Dhanyavadah. Dhanyavadah, Mahoday. You can mute yourself, please.
Thank you, madam.
Sandeep Joshi ji, your question is out of purview of the Pravesha syllabus at this point of time. We are not touching upon Karmani, so I will not get into that at this point of time. Dvau balakau tishthatah. Anybody else who hasn't attempted and would like to please attempt? Srinath Mahoday? Srinath ji? Srinath ji, I've requested you to unmute. I'm asking you to unmute. I'm not able to.
Bhagini, can I ask you a question?
Yes, please.
So in this sentence, we have to use Bahuvachan only, right? Like this sentence.
When you ask a question in English or Hindi or whichever language, you want to know how many. In English, you say how many, right? Even if it is one, because you don't know the answer. It's the same logic, isn't it?
Yeah, okay.
Isn't it?
Yeah. Ketla modak khaga.
Now think about it. If I want to ask you, okay, Sheetal ji, how many laptops do you have? You may have only one, but because I don't know, I will ask you, how many laptops do you have? Correct? And you will, then your answer will be, I have only one laptop.
Okay.
Isn't it? I mean, the logic of communication is the same in all languages.
Okay.
Are you getting it?
Yes.
So that's the same. That's the same. So here also, look at the sentence. Dvau balakau tishthatah. What will your question be here?
Kati balakaha
Tishtanti.
Tishtanti.
Kati balakaha tishtanti, dvau balakau tishthatah. I don't know how many boys are standing. There seems to be a confusion across. I mean, how will you ask the question in Hindi? If you wanted to ask, how would you ask it? Kitne ladke khade the? Isn't it? And then you will say, do ladke khade the. Yes or no?
Yes.
कितने एक ही लड़का था तो भी आप पूछोगे कितने लड़के थे.
1000
भी होंगे आप पूछेंगे कितने लड़के थे. दो भी होंगे, आप पूछेंगे कितने लड़के थे, कितने जो है वो बहुवचन में ही होता है. So it's the same logic. Why is it difficult to get that? If you already know there are two, why will you even ask me how many are there?
Yes.
If I'm saying, if you are saying kati balakau tishthatah, the tishthatah and the balakau is already giving you a dvivachana sense, which means you already know there are two. Why are you even asking the question?
Yeah. Yes. Yes, sir. Thank you.
Yeah. So see, we're trying to get into a place where we start understanding the use of the language in communication. If you and I were to converse in Sanskritam, katham karaniyam, sambhashanasya kushalata prayatnena eva bhavishyati khalu. Chinta mastu. These are perfectly logical questions, and there is no question which is small or silly or irrelevant. Please do not hesitate. Every single question, please ask. Yeah. Only when something is like Sandeep Joshi Mahoday wants the karmani forms of asdhatu. Because we are not doing karmani in Pravesha, I am not touching upon it, because my focus would rather be to cover Pravesha textbook and rather not the other things. Sandeep Joshi Mahoday, you can write to me separately and send me an email separately, and I will respond to you one-on-one. That will be, I think, a better thing to do. Yeah. So we go to the questions that we asked in Ramayanam. Uttarani likhata, answer the following. Okay. Ramayanasya rachayita kaha. Can we have people who haven't responded so far to please come forward and attempt? There are lots of you in the class, but very few who are coming forward. Ramesh Nambillai.
Namaste Mahodaya.
Namaste.
Ramayanasya rachayita Valmikihi asti.
Maharshi Valmikihi.
Maharshi Valmikihi asti.
Valmikihi. Samyak. Dhanyavadah. Ramayane kati kandani santi tani kani. So which are the kandas in Ramayana and what name them. So you need to name them.
Ramayana.
Yeah, Sheena ji, you want to answer this? Srinath Mahoday, you unmuted, but you're not answering. Srinath Mahoday? I'm not able to get. I request the others to please not unmute yourselves at will. It will cause a problem. Yeah, anyone who's not attempted so far. Shanta Ramakrishnan.
रामायणे सप्तकाण्डानि सन्ति तानि बालकाण्डः अयोध्याकाण्डः आरण्यकाण्डः युद्धकाण्डः ज्ञानकाण्डः सुन्दरकाण्डः युद्धकाण्डः.
Go in the same sequence.
बालकाण्डं अयोध्याकाण्डम् आरण्यकाण्डं
Kishkinda, no. After Aranya is Kishkinda. After Aranya is Kishkinda. So we need to keep the sequence in mind.
Okay. Kishkinda Kandam, Sundara Kandam, and then Yuddha Kandam.
Yes.
Then Uttarakandam.
Uttarakandam. Yeah. So there are only 7. It's easy to remember the sequence, and it is also important to remember the sequence. So Balakandam talks about the life of Rama from his birth, before his birth, his birth, his adolescence up till his marriage. Ayodhya Kandam talks about the 12 years that he spent under Dashratha managing the affairs. Kindly mute yourself, Shantaji. Please mute yourself because I'm addressing the class right now. Yeah, so Ayodhya Kandam will cover the bit from the time that Rama was handling the administrations in Ayodhya, which was for a period of 12 years. And then it goes on to the time when, the issue of his exile came up to be and he got exiled. So that entire thing is in Ayodhya Kandam. Okay. Aranya Kandam will cover the bit when Rama spent his time in the forest and the part till Sita Apaharanam by Ravana. Okay. And then it goes on till the time that he meets the Vanaras, Sugriva and all that. So it goes on till there, till I think Shabari, till they meet Shabari or something, it is still there. Yeah. Kishkinda Kandam starts from, the time when Rama and Hanuman meet, and then his interaction with Sugriva, the Vanaras, etc., till such time that the Vanaras are sent to search for Sita, and they reach the shores of the Indian Ocean, so the southernmost tip of the Indian Ocean. So that Sundarakandam is entirely Hanuman's travel to Lanka and back. Yuddhakandam is when, after getting the account of Sita's very miserable state in Lanka, that the Yuddham starts. So look at the titles, it's very, very, very relevant. So the entire Rama's stay in Ayodhya is covered in Ayodhya Kandam. Aranya, as the name says, Aranyam is talking about the forest, his life in the forest. Kishkinda Kandam is talking about Kishkinda is where the Vanaras stay. Yeah, Sundarakandam is entirely about Sita's exile and Hanuman meeting her and coming back. Yuddha, of course, as it says, it's about the war. Uttara is what happened after that. So that is why the entire sequence of Ramayana is, the Kandams are in correct sequence, which is why personally I feel that it should be in sequence. It's not that if you don't write it in sequence, you won't get marks. You will get marks. But ideally, I think we should. As students of Samskrita Bharati, we should. Now the next is Shlokasya Artham. So that all of you get a good opportunity to revise. The idea is only that everybody gets to revise. Just give me a minute. My network is a little unstable. Okay. Anne Marie G, would you like to attempt it?
Namaste. I will try.
Do you want me to read it once for you, or will you be able to read it on your own?
I will read it.
Okay.
Yanti nyaya pravrittasya tiryachopi sahayatam apanthanantu gacchantam sodaropi vimunchati. This shloka is about those who are going according to the law or to the dharma. Even they get, they are helped by. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can. I'm paying attention.
Okay. They are helped by different people. I think this was even by the horizontal moving beings.
Animals, yes.
Or birds like in Ramayana. And even those who are apanthanam, who are not going on the dharma or the straight road of dharma, the chantam, when the brother doesn't help them, it is like Vibhishana didn't help Ravana.
Absolutely. So basically, it's a universal truth Okay. When one is on the path of righteousness, the universe conspires to aid you and realize your intentions or to fructify your, aspirations. And when you are not on the path of righteousness, your very own people are going to desert you one day or the other. I mean, that's kind of a pretty universal truth, isn't it?
Yes.
Dhanyavadaha and Mariji, it's a very good attempt. So I'll just read out for the benefit of the class. For those who following the path of justice, even animals or four-legged creatures or those, so that's why Tiryancha is when the brain, the stomach and the heart are in one line. So that's Tiryancha, the brain and the heart and the gut. So they're all in one line. Yeah. So that happens when you're four-legged. So we know that, human beings evolved to become two-legged much later. Otherwise, this is how the creation started. Yeah. So even they render help. But when you stray away from the path of righteousness, from the path of dharma, your own kith and kin are going to abandon you. So even his own brother abandons him. Okay. Ramayane prayah kati shlokaha santi. How many shlokas are there in the Ramayana? Yeah, Uma Ghanti ji, I'll come to your question. Yeah, I'll just come to your question. Just give me 2 minutes. Anyone who hasn't attempted so far, please come forward. Okay. Lakshmi Ramasubramanyam. Yeah. How many shlokas are there in the Ramayana approximately?
24,000 shlokas.
24,000. Yeah. So that is Chaturvimshati Sahasradhika Shlokaha. Chaturvimshati Sahasram. But it is more than that. It's actually an approximation. So it may be more than that also. Yeah. Dhanyavadaha. Let's move forward. Katha Kushalaha Vriddhaha. The story. Yeah. Again, my request, those who have not attempted, please come forward. Don't shy away. Kushalaha Vriddhaha iti katham adhritya uttaram likhata. So based on the story, Kushalaha Vriddhaha, you need to answer. Yeah. Vriddhaha kutra agachat. Now, I would want to make a point here. Some of these questions are separately drafted, but you must attempt the questions in the textbook. In the exam, only the questions from the textbook will come. These extra questions are only given to get you to practice writing sentences in Sanskritam, that's all, and to ensure that you have understood the language. Yeah. But for the exam, only what is there in the textbook will come. Okay. Sorry. So who's attempting this? Anyone who hasn't attempted so far would like to please come forward. Okay. Sarita ji.
Namaste. Vriddhaha आम्रवृक्षस्य समीपम् अगच्छत्.
वृक्षः आम्रवृक्षस्य समीपम् अगच्छत्. धन्यवादः. Please mute yourself. वृक्षे कानि सन्ति? What is there? Yeah. Amita ji? Amita Ram?
Namaste. वृक्षे आम्रफलानि सन्ति.
वृक्षे, yeah, bahuni amraphalani santi.
Oh,
many, there were many.
Many.
Thank you. Dhanyavadah. Yeah. Anybody else who wants to attempt it? Vatsala ji, do you want to attempt it? I don't see her. Yeah.
Can I Amraphalani Lubdha Vriddha Kim Upayam?
Amraphalani Labdum Vriddha Kim Upayam Akarot. What is the meaning of the question?
What Upaya is how to get it? You're thinking about how to get the fruit.
What did he do? What solution did he arrive at?
Okay.
What did he do?
Amrafalani lubdam
Labdum, not one
sorry,
second.
labdum.
One second, Vatsalaji. I have to make this point here. When you say lubda or lupta, it means gone away, disappeared.
Sorry. Okay.
The
Sorry.
meaning when it is lu, it means it is disappeared. When it is labdum, it means to obtain. So in that sense, to get and to disappear are like two contradictory things happening.
Okay.
So the placement of the ukara, if you change from here to there, the meaning itself will change.
Okay.
So you have to be careful.
Amrafalani labdum vriddaha kim upayam akarot.
What did he do?
Pashandakan swikritya akshipta.
Pashana khandan. Khanda means piece. Pashana means rock. So when you say Pashana Khanda, it means a stone, because a stone is a piece of a rock, isn't it?
Yeah.
A rock is a much bigger thing. A stone is a smaller thing. So when you say piece of a rock, you are implying it's a stone.
Oh.
That is how the word Pashana Khanda is formed.
So
it's a pullinga shabda we can make out because it's in Dvitiya Bahuvachanam. So Amraphalani labdum vriddaha Pashana Khandan Swikritya Akshapat. He took them and he threw.
I have a question here. When you're answering this question, can I just write Amraphalani Pashana Khandan Swikritya Akshipta? Is it okay, or should I add?
The sentence itself is technically wrong.
Okay. So
Can you read? Can you repeat your answer? Your answer itself is wrong.
Amraphalani labdum vriddaha Pashana Khandan Swikritya Akshiptaha.
Akshipat.
Akshipat. Okay. Akshipat.
Now, by now, pathati, pathataha, pathanti, apathat. This present and past tense, you have to start practicing Vatsalaji.
Okay.
Daily 20 minutes of studies is required for Sanskritam. This is like a yaga, it's like a tapas. You have to offer yourself as ahuti for the language. It's a very ancient language. So it calls for practice, it calls for sadhana.
I will do it. I will try to do it.
Yeah. So
thank you.
The first time when you framed your sentence, the framing of the sentence itself was incorrect. Just now you read what is in the screen, but earlier how you framed this was incorrect.
Okay.
Yeah. Vriddha is the one, is your main guy. Vriddha Akshipat. You said Amraphalani Akshipat, but who? Who threw the Amra? The Amraphalani didn't throw. Amraphalani labdum Vriddha Akshipat. It is the Vriddha who threw the stone. So Vriddha is your karta. If you don't mention Vriddha, who threw?
Okay.
Who threw? That is the question.
Okay.
So be careful when you frame your sentences. This is very important.
Okay.
Dhanyavadaha. Please mute yourself.
Thank
Vanaraha kim, please mute yourself. Vanaraha kim akurvan. Nikhilesh ji, would you like to attempt this? Nikhilesh Mahoday, you've raised your hand.
Vanara.
You have the textbook with you?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, so you can open the page to Katha. Is it with you?
Not right now, ma'am. Sorry.
Yeah, so my request to you is when we sit for the Abhyasa Varga, I request all students to please have textbook, pen, paper, everything ready. Just like one would do in a classroom. So page number 76, the story, it is there. What did the monkeys do? Are you familiar with the story, Nikhilesh ji?
Yeah, through the mango's back.
Yeah. So Your answer is Kupitaha Vanaraha Phalani Akshipan or Amra Phalani Akshipan.
Got it.
Got it?
Yeah.
So please do make it a point to, I mean, this is kind of
Sure.
something that will help you. You must have the textbook because your understanding and, being in sync with as we go forward, there will be more and more concepts that we'll cover. So I'm not mentioning it to you, I'm mentioning it to everybody in the class because, you may mute yourself, Nikhilesh.
Sure.
Thank you so much. And if anyone doesn't want to answer, please keep your hands lowered, because if you raise your hand, I will presume that you are ready for answering the question. There's one more question that is left for me to answer, Umaji's, which I will answer after we do the Subhashitam. Okay. Subhashitam Uchaihi Uktva Angla Bhashayam Artham Likhata. So you have to read the Subhashitam and write the meaning. Let's see who's there, who wants to answer. Ramesh Mahoday, Ramesh Nambillai.
Yeah, namaste, ma'am. Can I try?
Yes, please.
Yeah. Like, first I have to read that, right?
You have to read the Subhashitam and then give its meaning in English. You can give it in your own words, not a problem.
Yeah. Sadayam Hridayam Yasya Bhashitam Satya Bhushitam Kayaha Parihite Yasya Kalistasya Karotikim. Right? It means one whose heart is a person whose heart is always filled with compassion to help others, and the way he speaks is always the truth, nothing else, like Rama, and the one whose body is, dedicated for the welfare of people. For him, Kali Purusha, what harm can cause to him, that particular
What could
person?
possibly, what possible harm can Kali Purusha
can be
ever
caused
do to
by
such?
Kali Purusha to him.
Yeah, right. So very beautiful Subhashitam. Yeah.
Yes,
So
very
I'll just
beautiful.
read it out for the
Thank you,
benefit of
ma'am.
the class. Dhanyavadaha. What harm can Kali Purusha do to a person whose heart is full of kindness, whose speech is adorned with truth, and whose body is for the good of others, or who dedicates all his efforts for the good of others? Even Kali can do no harm. That is the meaning of it. Yeah, okay, Vanaraha, you said there's a mistake over there. I will get it corrected. Thank you for bringing it to my notice. Let me just go back and see if I can. Vanaraha. Oh, one. Okay, in the question it is okay. Got it. So the problem is because we need to type in English, and then the Google keyboard decides to.
Madam, you can go to copy paste about third or second question. It is there in Vanara. Yeah.
Sorry. Chitaji, I couldn't understand because there was a background noise at your end.
And she said you can copy paste the Vanara from the answer and
You can copy
paste
paste the answer. I already have Vanara word. That's only right.
The font is different, which is why I went to type it. Okay, it's done. There is one question by Uma Ji. So Uma Ji, I will lower everybody else's hand now, and I will quickly take Uma Ji's question. Yeah. So there is a question about Srikritya. Srikritya means, see, the word Srikritya can have different connotations at different places. Srikritya we also use for after accepting. In this particular case, in the context of the story, the word Srikritya has been used in the sense of he picked up a stone. He took a stone and threw it, to take it. So that is the sense in which Srikritya is used. It is not necessary that it will be used only in that sense. Srikritya, take, receive. So if you know, even in take and receive, there are subtle differences. The same subtle differences can come, yeah, and then the meaning or the sense in which it is used can change, yeah. Then there is just one last question which I would want. I will lower everybody's hands and request only Uma Ji to raise her hand. So please, everyone keep your hands lowered, and only Uma Ji, please raise your hand. Because it's a very valid question she's asked, and we need to answer it. And Uma Ji, I cannot see your hand now. 1 second. No, Jayalakshmi Krishnan has raised her hand. Are you Umaji? I will lower your hand and I will request Uma Ghanti to raise her hand. Are you there in the class, Umaji? Yeah. Umaji, I have requested you to unmute.
Namaste, Bhagini.
Yes. Now ask your question.
I think I just was wanting to say in that question, the third one for number, one moment. 1, 2, 3. The number 6, ma'am. Balakaha dve modake akhadat, right?
Yeah, I have it on the screen. I have it on the screen so that we can address this question. Yeah.
Yeah. So knowing it is a modakam, I know it is a napunsakalingam, but supposing a student didn't know, some we didn't know that dve is even coming for.
Yes, you have to know. So which is why Pravesha, the entry level Pravesha course, is giving you an orientation to Linga, Vachana and Vibhakti, because that is the first stepping stone to understand Samskrita Bhasha. If even Linga, Vachana, Vibhakti is not familiar, then it is going to be difficult for conversations in Sanskritam.
No, ma'am. My question was, I was just saying, modake at a quickly we could even think it is.
Dvau, dve, dve. So dvau is in Pullinga, dve is in Stri and Napumsakalinga.
Correct.
Yes.
So
you have to understand, you have to know that modaka, the word modaka is in Napumsi and it is not in. I mean, Strilinga Shabdas, 95% of the Strilinga Shabdas are pretty evident. 80% of the words in Strilinga are Akaranta Strilinga. Another 15, 20, whatever balance, out of the balance Strilinga Shabdas, okay, when I say 80% are Akaranta, like, and they follow Rama Shabda, out of the balance Strilinga Shabdas, another 80 to 90% will be Ikaranta or Ikaranta. A smaller portion is Ukaranta and a handful of words are in something else. The word, the minute it is more the K, okay, you might think it is more the Ka. But my point is, it is pretty evident. There are a few twisted words like the word Upanishad. Okay, it ends with Upanishad, but it's a Strilinga Padam. So it's a very rare word. But otherwise, most of them are Akaranta, and then out of the balance, 80% will be either Rasva Ikaranta or Dirgha Ikaranta. Actually, Dirgha Ikaranta is the next big cloud, next big group of words, and then you have Rasva Ikaranta, which is Mati Shabda, and then you just have a few handful. So that possibility of mistake will not come once you once you cover your Parichaya of Pravesha syllabus.
Okay,
right?
Thank you.
Am I adequately answering your question?
Yes.
Or is there an element of uncertainty still?
No. Dhanyavada. Thank you.
Okay, so the thing is, before you start your Pravesha, these questions can come. But once we start familiarizing ourselves with Akaranta, Ikaranta, Strilinga, Pullinga, then so the concept of Kati and all is being introduced to you after the concept of Pullinga, Strilinga was introduced. Yeah. Yes, Sumaji, your hand is still raised. So I'm presuming there is one more query that you have.
No, ma'am, I lowered it. Okay.
Achha, okay, doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Ram Mahoday is having a question. How do you know, Ram Mahoday, if you are going to ask me about Sanskrit dictionary, personally, my teachers don't recommend the use of a dictionary, and neither do I. Yeah. So at the initial level, if you end up picking up any dictionary, you are going to end up getting more confused than you already know. Yeah. So even to be able to read a Sanskrit dictionary, Apte is what we will recommend. Yeah. So there are two versions in Apte. But Apte is a more reliable dictionary. But even to be able to read Apte and understand what is written in Apte, a certain level of basic familiarity in the language is required. Otherwise, reading that dictionary is not going to make sense. You will not be able to understand the smaller nuances that they have written. So at this point of time, at Pravesha level, I would not recommend that students look at a dictionary, pick up words. This is not like English language where right from the beginning we are told to have an Oxford dictionary with us. Please understand the approach to Sanskrit language differs completely. It's a very ancient language. So it really differs. Yeah, I hope I've answered your question. With this, I will be... Yeah, Santa Ramakrishnan, what is your doubt? You've raised your hand. I mean, I think we've closed class now, right? Uma Gantaji, please mute yourself. What is your question, Santaji?
What is difference between Shila Kandan and Pashana Kandan?
Shila, very, very subtle. I mean, it's really, if you see at a conversational level, it is used interchangeably. Whether you say Shila is what? It is like a mountain. So Shila Khanda is also a piece of a rock. Pashana Khanda is also a piece of a rock only. So it's both are pebbles only.
Okay, thank you.
Both are technically pebbles only. It's just that in the story Chaturaha Kakaha, the Kakaha picked up Shila Khanda, and here in Buddhiman Brother, what is a story? Buddhi Brother, Kushalaha Brother, Kushalaha Brother, he's picking up Pashana Khanda. Probably both the words have been introduced so that you kind of expand your vocabulary and don't stick to just Shila Khanda.
Yeah.
Dhanyavadaha. Ram. I think I will close the class now. We've really gone beyond this thing. Kindly mute yourself, Shantaji. After your question, you need to mute yourself. I'll mute you. If there are any other further questions, please put it in the Q&A section. Otherwise, we will just do the Shanti Mantra. Sarve bhavantu sukhinah, sarve santu niramayaha, sarve bhadrani pashyantu, ma kaschid dukkha bhag bhavet. Om shanti shanti shantihi. Harihi Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Harihi Om. Dhanyavadaha. Shvaha milamaha. Shvaha kaksha bhavishyati. Tadanantaram Shanivasare Abhyasa Varga Asti.